ni wakati nitaketi chini mpatie CS wetu azele kutuhutubia kusema jambo, then akimaliza ataniita nichukue mali yake na nyingine kutoka kwenye ametoa. Bwana asifiwe.
Bwana asifiwe. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Bishop. Na kwanza niseme mimi katika hii kanisa najisikia niko nyumbani. I've been in this church since we started our public life, I think around 2006, 2005, and I have sat on these benches 100 times. During good times and bad times. And therefore, when I was called by the bishop, I said I will come. Although I was actually being called so that I can call someone else. But I take that also to mean there is confidence. And I want to say that in the development you have around Totem Kinyanjui kwenda Eldoret, we were there when we started that project, hata hii ya kina mama na zile zote ambazo tumefanya, and we are proud of what the church has done. Allow me also to take this opportunity to pass my condolence. I know yesterday you laid to rest Reverend Duarte. He has been a strong member of this church, of our community, and although we were not able to come, we bear the loss together with the church. And I know how hard a situation it is to the family, but we pray for continued support. Now, I don't want to say much because I am not gifted with too many words, but I think as a leader also coming from this end, allow me just to say maybe one or two issues. First is that I am in charge of trade, investment and industry, and I am happy to see the people in business giving this kind of good contributions. Ni mzuri, isn't it? And we would want to improve that. But I know one problem we have been having. A lot of our business people have been complaining that there is no money in the economy. Is it true? And I think it is something we have had and we are working on it. About 1 year ago, the interest rates in the banks were at about 19 to 20%. Today, it has come down to around 12 to 13. We are hoping that in the next, maybe by January, we can be around 12%. What low interest rates mean is that more people can borrow to build a house. Therefore, the hardware people will get work. More can borrow to buy a plot. Therefore, we can get work for our young people to be able to work. So I think that's one area we are working together with the banks, and it is our responsibility to restore the economy so that our young people can have hope, and the scenes that we've seen in the past where young people are becoming hopeless can become a thing of the past. Secondly, on the broader economic issues, you are aware that there's a time the Kenya shilling to the dollar was going to 170, 180. In the last almost maybe 1 year or so, it has been at 128, 130, and it has remained there. What it means is that for the people importing whatever commodities they require, we have a stable economy, and we pray that this will continue, and we are already seeing a good signs that the economy will be well. In my view, maybe what I would want to say, the economy is not like a car that you can just do a U-turn. The economy is like a ship. If you want to change the direction of a ship, you have to go a very long curve before you can come back. But the truth is, the curve has started. Lastly, for the people of Nakuru, and I think this is a message also from the President. One of the biggest challenges to the growth of Nakuru is our road from here to Nairobi. There are times at Gilgil we have spent nights. People who want to come here to visit our hotels over the weekend, they are not too sure whether they'll be able to make it the following day. So instead, they would rather go to Naivasha, go to Mombasa, and other places. I am happy that one of the legacy projects we are going to have in Kenya is going to be the Rironi Mau Summit Road. Correct? This road, just because it is important for me to mention, currently it takes about 3 hours from Nairobi to Nakuru. But that 3 hours could easily be 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, or even one night. The moment we make it predictable that in 1.5 hours you are in Nakuru, all our hotels will be full. All the events will come here. So I just want to put you on notice, because I can see some of the business people here. Hizi broti zenyu za huku, they will double in value. Your hotels will be full. Those who are making food will have a place to sell, and Nakuru will gain in terms of value. So the president has put this as part of his core deliverables, and he has promised us before August 2027, this road should be nearing completion. Correct? Adwana Ikulu ni Moigwa. Number 2, hii barabara inapita mpaka Mau Summit, which is just the junction to Kericho, which means all these areas are going to completely transform. So I know when some of these things are said, until they happen, people don't understand. But those who understand ahead of time are the ones who benefit. So, watu wa Nakuru, don't you say that we didn't tell you that. Lastly, ni mambo ya national politics. Allow me to say that, as I have mentioned here, I've been in this church for many years. I was elected in 2007, immediately after the post-election. If there's anybody who knows the dangers of divisive politics, it is me. And I want to say that for all of us who are seeking different positions, let us not instill a narrative that may bring Kenyans against each other. I don't know whether we are communicating. You want to be a governor, you want to be an MP, you want to be a president, but don't be a president at the cost of your people or your country. The seeds of hate are easy to plant, but very difficult to uproot. It is very sad that we hold an election, and for the next 3-4 years, we are still talking about elections. Then in the next 2 years, we are talking about the next election. So if we continue with this excessive politics, then our country is going to be left behind by our neighbors around here. We have many issues we need to be talking about, including unemployment, how our people can be empowered, how we can bring cohesion, and all those issues that are important for national development. When the time for politics comes, then those who want different positions can come. But excess politics at the cost of development is going to put us in an awkward place. So I want to end there. And for the people of Nakuru, just to assure you, I joined the cabinet 9 months. I cannot sit in a cabinet that does not put Kenya first. And you know, at the time when he got in, some of the things that were not so good, many of them are being corrected. And the few that have not been corrected, I want to assure you, we will correct them. Because it is our country, and we have nowhere else to go. Many of the Kenyans who are here today, you know, even if you're in another country, and you're not from that country, you're either a foreigner, a visitor, or a what? Immigrant, and all those issues. So the only place where you are, and that is your home, is where? Is where? Let us protect Kenya. Let us do what is good for the country. Positions come and go, but Kenya will always be. So I want to assure you, my eyes are open, and anything affecting Kenya and Nakuru, I'll be there. And I guarantee you, we not only are in the table where all the decisions are made, we also have the ear of the president. And if something is not right, even you as church leaders, we have an opportunity. And specifically for the Anglican Church, if you look at the architecture of all heads, even at the provinces, the church and the president's office are next to one another. It is that way in the State House in Nairobi. Even here, where the bishop is next to where the provincial commissioner was, meaning a conversation between government and church must always remain alive. So when dialogue is not there, things go wrong. But can we promise they will not allow them to go wrong? So I think my challenge to the church, we all have a role to make Kenya a better place. May God bless you.
Basi Bwana asifiwe. Tuanze na mheshimiwa, si ni kweli? Mheshimiwa ametupe 1000 bags of cement. Na juu ya hiyo amesukuma hiyo pesa yake na hiyo simiti yake na 150,000. Ambazo ziko hapa. Asanti. Sasa tulipokuwa tukipanga, tulijaribu njia zote, tukatuma governor, tukatuma nani. Mtu mmoja akaniambia tafuta talii umtume mheshimiwa. Kwa hivyo nafikiri alienda na mshe nikapewa ripoti kutoka ofisi fulani, nikaambiwa nimetumana, kutakujwa. Bwana asifiwe sana. Na His Excellency the President of Kenya Dr. William Samoei Ruto ametuletea shilingi milioni 2. Asante, we are done. Sijui kama kuna Wakristo ambao labda walikuwa wamekuja katika ibada na hatukuwapatia nafasi ya kutoa inine group, tuwapatie nafasi wakuja waniletee. Na kuna hapa ya Mr. Withunguri 50,000 amelete.